Summing up, what are major problems here? One challenge is, although in geologic terms this is happening very fast, in human terms it's on the slow side. It's not as if every day is always warmer than the previous one. That would tend to get your attention. In reality, it's that over decades we're tending to see the decade being warmer than the previous. And it's not every decade, but that's the general long-term trend. So it's not blindingly obvious that's happening, but it's happening quick enough. It's having its impacts. We do need to do something about it, but procrastination is easy. Another problem is that, what can I do? Just you? Probably not much. It needs to be, what can all of us do to really have major impact? One kind of way to think about this has been described as tragedy of the commons. It's referring to envisioning a situation like, say, a small village a couple hundred years ago. They decide to build houses around an open grassy area in the middle, and everybody can keep their cows there. Nice handy spot for everybody. Let's say we've got our village there, and it turns out the amount of grass in the commons is enough to feed 105 cows, and we have 10 families. Okay, each one has 10 cows, and there's enough grass and some left over. All right, we're good. Now, if I think my neighbors aren't paying too close attention, and I can slip one or maybe even two extra cows out there, I got more cows. We're still below the total limit for the amount of grass. Hey, I'm doing pretty well. Everybody does that. Cows eat all the grass. We're all in trouble. So there's temptation for the individual to try to cheat the system, but when everybody thinks that way, we're all in trouble. Oh, I can try to conserve energy. Do what I can to be more efficient. And if I do so, my power bill will go down. That's nice. But in terms of the whole Earth, that's a drop in the bucket. Conversely, if I don't care, I'm wasteful, yeah, my bill's higher. But again, globally, that's pretty much a drop in the bucket. It takes a lot of people all together thinking about what will be best for everybody to really make a difference here. Again, natural resources ultimately are limited. We do run out. If we use up what we've got, we're stuck. So we really need to think carefully about what's going to be good for the long term, effective, something that's sustainable rather than just short term. If I'm thinking, how can I grab the most money and run off? And somebody else is going to clean up the mess, so I don't care about that. I want to take a very different approach than if I am looking for what can be sustainable into the long term, not just for me, but say for my descendants and for other people around. These are the sorts of things we need to be thinking about in dealing with not just global warming, but a lot of global problems in general.